You thought we were done? Bro, we barely halfway through. We barely halfway through. We got to get through this. Cool your boots. Cool your boots behind the lyrics. Mixed and mastered by Random at Audible Studios. Written and directed by me. Produced, actually. But Cool Your Boots. Actually, this one's pretty popular, too. It's up there with Culture War and King of the Dead as, like, the one that people really like the most. Because it's like this. It's got this boom bap with a little bit of country hip hop in it, country rap shit in it. It's me flexing, but I'll break it down. Let's get into it right here.
Cool your boots, you don't want to step to this. Cool your boots, you don't want to throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Take the chain off your neck and the diamonds off your wrist.
So that's the hook. Cool your boots. That was a term. I think the first time I heard cool your boots was in Iron Man 3, a very obscure place. One of the henchmen said, "Cool your boots, sir," whenever he was talking to the president. But cool your boots is a very, it's a term I like to use whenever I tell people to settle the fuck down. Settle down. You know, you ain't shit, settle down. Cool your boots, all right? You're getting all heated, cool your boots. So this is like a lot like Killer Instinct, where it's like me being bravado, like kind of bravado and like tough guy shit, but also telling people who are flipping their shit like, hey, settle down before you get laid out, bro. So cool your boots, you don't want to step to this. Cool your boots, you don't want to throw fists. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. I used AI for whenever I released the demo on my YouTube channel. I used AI to show Boots on Fire, and every time somebody watched the video, they were like, I really like that song with the Boots on Fire. And I was like, oh shit, people like this song? Holy shit, I'm glad people like this song. I'm glad I'm doing something right here.
Game in the game with the chip on my shoulder. Rolling over lames, you a rock, I'm a boulder. Step in the ring, get some venom from a cobra. Knock you in the head and leave you with a coma. Cracker please, you ain't even built for the struggle. I hear you talking, you ain't gonna bring the hustle. Pull the piece out and put a hole in your puzzle. I see you blowing, get popped like a bubble. You the type to get triggered over mean tweets. Probably get bruised or die from a breeze. You can get mad and try to cancel me. Walking over coals while you got cold feet.
So a lot of this is me being bravado, not a lot of deep, lore behind it. It's just me being like, oh, I'm tough shit. You know, is that you walking over coals while you got cold feet. You know, I'm pulling the puzzle out, I'm pulling the piece out, like piece, like pew pew. Pull the piece out and put a hole in your puzzle. I see you blowing. You know, get popped like a bubble. Like, this is me like flexing on some like real like boom bap shit. This is the hip hop aspect of this album, and fuck that. Don't say I don't like hip hop, dog. Don't say I don't like hip hop.
I got a bunch of people that try to fight me. I wish a cracker would, cause they ain't like me. You ain't gonna leave without blood on your Nikes. You soft like a pillow, still praising Kevin Feige.
Y'all that's have to get triggered over mean tweets, probably get bruised or die from a breeze. You know, it's showing that all y'all fake sissies getting booked, and you're still voting for still praising Kevin Feige, not voting for Kevin Feige. Is that y'all soft as a pillow, still praising Kevin Feige. Talking about people who are still over there. Kevin Feige's going to save the MCU. You'll notice that this song, you know, is not like cultural or political. Doesn't have a lot of like, you know, like art or music or not music, like comic booky stuff, like science fiction stuff, like the MCU or Star Wars. Like, right, it doesn't have any of that stuff in this song. Thematically speaking, it's just a very country redneck, like boom bap style of song. And yet, I dropped Kevin Feige in there, and you'll notice that throughout the entirety of this album. That's why I called it Culture War, is because it's everywhere. The idea of the culture war being in every single aspect of our lives, it will bleed into everything. So that's the idea. Is I put my opinion on Kevin Feige in a song that has nothing to do with Marvel or Kevin Feige. So shout out Kevin Feige. I just dissed you in my fucking boom bap redneck ass country song, bro. Country rap, actually.
Leave without blood on your Nikes. You soft like a pillow, still praising Kevin Feige. Got strong bones like I'm Wolverine. Fed myself when I got hungry. Tore the flesh from the bone using my teeth. Skin I'm a different breed.
So that whole sequence right there, maybe I just lied to you because that's a whole Marvel sequence, right? So this song isn't about Marvel, though. I'm not going to be like, Marvel is dead. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But that's a reference to a, I don't remember exactly which issue, but I remember seeing it online, like in one of those electronic comic book things. It was Wolverine, right? It was a comic where Wolverine got trapped inside of an iceberg, and the only way he could survive was eating his own flesh. He would bite into his own flesh and eat it to sustain himself. And he got away with it because his skin would grow back. He's Wolverine, right? So I say, got strong bones like I'm Wolverine. Fed myself when I got hungry. You know, like I'm feeding myself, bro. I ain't got nobody feeding me, kind of thing, like a grown-up man thing. That's a lie. I'm a fucking man-child. Help me. And so, got strong bones like I'm Wolverine. I fed myself when I got hungry. Tore the flesh from the bone using my teeth. Skin grew back cause I'm a different breed. It's like basically saying like, I'm like Wolverine, dog, because I like ate the flesh. It's like self-cannibalizing because I feed myself. Get it? Bars. Oh, look at that. Can y'all hear that? I'm interrupting my own video because I think Santa's coming around in the fire truck. Oh, you fuckers are going to make me miss Santa on the fire truck. Oh, fuck you guys. I love y'all, though. Y'all are great. I'd rather do music and YouTube videos, breaking it down.
The starving artists always need to eat, and learning to survive is not for the weak. So cool your boots, you don't want to step to this. Cool your boots, you don't want to throw fists.
Still coming.
Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Take the chain off your neck and the diamonds off your wrist. Cool your boots, you don't want to step to this. Cool.
Hold on, we got to pause the video. Oh, they're gone. What happened? Nope, they're back again. Can you hear it? If you guys can't hear the sirens of the fire truck Santa coming by in my neighborhood, then I look like a fucking lunatic right now. No, I think that's, wait. That's not a fire truck. Where the fire truck at, bro? Anyway, starving artists always need to eat, and learning to survive is not for the weak. Starving artists always need to eat. That's why we feed ourselves by eating our own flesh like Wolverine inside of an iceberg. Holy shit, I can't believe I just detoured my entire video to look out the window and see. Is that them? It was very inconvenient to do this during Christmas time. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. I feel good. This is a good day.
Cool your boots, you don't want to throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Take the chain off your neck and the diamonds off your wrist. Better settle down or get popped in the mouth. Always talking shit, gonna get you laid out.
Better settle down or get popped in the mouth. Always talking shit, gonna get you laid out. There's the fire truck. Still tough guy shit in my song. I'm multitasking. I'm doing my video and I'm seeing Santa on the fire truck. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Cool your boots, but Merry Christmas. Oh, this. I wish I was live streaming instead of making a video because this derailed my whole video and I'm too lazy and don't have the tools to edit it out. Oh, Merry Christmas.
I was raised from a place where I'm about learning to survive like a son of the South.
I was raised from a place where I'm about learning to survive like a son of the South. Don't tell me I'm not from the South. I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas.
I never knew where to go. Found my own way trying to make it back home. Staying for tough so that I could take the throne. Cause I'd rather live strong than perish alone.
Staying for tough so that I could take the throne. You know, you got to be tough in this life. You got to be self-confident. You have to be tough. Because if you're not emotionally tough, I mean, be physically tough too. But if you're not emotionally tough, you know, you got to be built different. You got to be built for the struggle, bro. If you're not ready for people to hate you, then you're not doing anything right. If you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, kind of thing. You know. I'll take it back.
Never knew where to go. Found my own way trying to make it back home.
I had quite a bit of help whenever I was much younger, but whenever I was in my adult life, fucking straight into poverty. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to make any music. I didn't know any studios. I didn't know any beat makers. I didn't know where to start making music. And then I was like, fuck it, just do it. I had GarageBand on my phone, and I just started making beats, started writing lyrics, I started recording it, going, networking with people. If it wasn't for my friend Chewy, who's also a rapper, he's Space Bandit or Chewy the Kid, I would not be getting to where I am right now, specifically because he introduced me to Audible Studios, and I booked time with Audible Studios, and then I made this whole album, dog. So shout out to Chewy. I didn't know where to go until I started making moves for myself, bro. Talking to Chewy, talking to other people. So found my own way, trying to make it back home, staying for it tough so that I could take the throne. I was talking about that throne earlier. I'm coming for your throne, bro. If you got a throne, doesn't matter who you are, country rap, hip hop, mainstream media, science fiction novels, I'm coming for your throne. I burned it in Killer Instinct. I'm going to build it up in Iron Age, and I'm going to take that motherfucker and heir to the throne.
Staying for tough so that I could take the throne, cause I'd rather live strong than perish alone.
And perish alone. I'll still perish alone if I have to, but I'd rather live strong, bro. Live strong for the people I love.
Blood of a Cajun in my veins is spicy. Your boy can survive just like a Viking. You can catch me out on sight in the rain and the thunder while I'm chasing lightning through the pain. Cool your boots.
That was me. I'm chasing the dream as I go through the motions of mental illness. Going through the motions of anybody who's struggling, middle class, lower class, whatever. Everybody's got their own struggle. So I'm chasing lightning through the pain. You can catch me outside in the thunder and the rain while I'm chasing lightning through the pain. A lot of wordplay going on there. This song is about being tough in order to achieve your goals. This is be a man, not in an overtly hyper masculine, like, oh, this is machismo. No, there are times in your life where you have to grow up. You have to be a fucking adult and you have to do shit. You have to be a man, right? So that's what this song is really about.
In the rain and the thunder while I'm chasing lightning through the pain.
And on business.
Cool your boots, you don't want to step to this. Cool your boots, you don't want to throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. When you don't, then you die and you look like a clown.
Whenever you don't settle down sometime and you yapping all the time, somebody's going to see it and they're going to try and then you look like a clown, dog. There are places. I can't say that I have had so much experience with things like that, but I've seen people who are not humble get humbled, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. So that's what that's about. Oh shit, did it freeze on me? Come on now, YouTube.
I know what I'm fighting for. A life where I ain't been sleeping on the floor. When being honest is all you afford. Cause the world don't care if you live in broke or poor.
So I know what I'm fighting for. A life where I ain't been sleeping on the floor. So I'm no longer sleeping on the floor. Praise be to Jesus. And I've had a lot of issues in the past. And, whenever most of this album was written whenever I was sleeping on my dad's couch or on the floor. But life happens, and I managed to get out of that situation, and now I'm sleeping in a bed. I'm sleeping in a spare bedroom, and I am my own worst enemy sometimes. Excuse me. I'm making a lot of these damn videos. My voice is turning into RFKs. But I am my own worst enemy sometimes, and a life where I ain't been sleeping on the floor. More than that. I want a life that's more than you not just sleeping on the floor, but a life where I'm profiting, where I'm, what's the word? I don't want to say perishing. I almost said perishing. A life where I am succeeding. That's what I'm fighting for. That's why I made this album, is so that I could get myself out the mud, basically, right? This is tough guy shit, being a man, grown up, but getting out the mud, that kind of theme of the song.
I'm Johnny Blaze with the fire. Fake rappers always trying to get a ghost ride.
And that's another thing is that people don't care if you're broke or poor, dog. Nobody cares. So you got to stand up for yourself. You got to do shit yourself. And so I'm Johnny Blaze with the fire. Johnny Blaze is Ghost Rider. You know, now that I think about it, there's more Marvel references in this song than I thought to begin with. I should have noticed this sooner. I fucking lied to you guys. Holy shit. I got distracted by Fire Truck Santa, and then I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There are more Marvel references in this song than I thought. Ah, shit. Look at me. I look stupid now. But yeah, Ghost Rider is Johnny Blaze. You know, I'm Johnny Blaze with the fire. Fake rappers always trying to get a Ghost Rider. So many fake rappers with Ghost Riders, dog. That's also a shout out to the Sauce Twins because they called Drake out with Back to Back. That shit was popping back whenever I was in high school, and they said he had a Ghost Rider. I was like, oh shit, that's hard. That's hard.
Vanilla gorilla to all these fake rappers always trying to get a Ghost Rider. Vanilla gorilla to all these beta males. I've been fighting through life trying to stay out of jail. So
yeah, Vanilla Gorilla. Your boy's a Vanilla Gorilla. So all these beta males been fighting through life trying to stay out of jail. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to you like fucking Vanilla Ice. Robert Van Winkle. My voice is getting raspy now. I've been talking too much. I'm not like Robert Van Winkle, where I'm going to be like Vanilla Ice, culturally appropriating hip-hop, and then saying, if I wasn't doing hip-hop, I'd be dead or in jail. What I will say, though, that's not me, right? I'm not in that situation. But anybody is liable to go to jail if they fuck up at some point. Anybody. Fucking privilege my ass. You do something wrong, you go to jail. You know, but so I'm fighting through life trying to stay out of jail because if I end up homeless, could go to jail. If I don't pay my taxes, could go to jail. If I get desperate and do something desperate, could go to jail. Fighting through life trying to stay out of jail. I will say this though, you know, if I was not doing hip hop, I wouldn't be dead or on the, you know, or in jail. But I would say that I'm very grateful that I was raised by the parents. I mean, they got divorced, but I was raised by parents that were very good to me. And I think with my mental issues, with my attitude and my personality, if I was raised by anybody else, anywhere really, then yes, I would be dead or in jail. That's an absolute fact. With my personality and my mental illnesses and all my sort of everything that happens up in this little noggin of mine, I would be dead or in jail if I was raised by anybody else. And that's why I'm so grateful for my parents. Before you go, Dyzek's a rich kid. He's not real hip hop. He's a nepo baby. Bro, what do I look like, Jack Harlow? You know, my dad got me this microphone and interface. Didn't know what the hell what to do with it. I didn't know what to do with it. But you know, you want to act like I'm some rich kid who's a nepo baby who got into the industry. I'm an independent artist. My parents had nothing to do with the making of this album. All they did was conceive and produce and give birth to me so that I could make this album by myself. My parents did not fund this album. I funded this album with my own money, with my own time, with my own passion. I ain't fucking Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow got into the industry because he is a rich kid, because he's got parents who know people. That ain't me, dog. That ain't me. I did this shit by myself, on my own. No label, no manager. And no views either. But we're hoping that changes, right? We're hoping that changes.
Cool your boots, you don't wanna step to this. Cool your boots, you don't wanna throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Take the chain off your neck and the diamonds off your wrist. Cool your boots, you don't wanna step to this. Cool your boots, you don't wanna throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Take the chain off your neck and the diamonds off your wrist. Cool your boots, you don't wanna step to this. Cool your boots, you don't wanna throw fists. Cool your boots, yeah, you better settle down. Gotta learn to survive and make mama proud.
You know, as I said just now, as I was just going off just now, I'm very grateful for my parents. You know, as I said, and I think, you know, anybody who has good parents should be grateful. And I have a lot of sympathy for people who don't have great parents. So bless y'all anyway for making it this long, for surviving. Like, this is a song definitely for you. But basically, I said make mama proud. What I found really cool about that is that my mom heard this album. She was the first one to purchase it, and she really likes this album. So that actually makes me very happy. That makes me very proud, and I'm glad my mom's proud. So I hope that level of, like, if I can deliver on making my mom proud, then I want to deliver on making my fans happy. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I know I'm doing this halfway through the album and we still got a ways to go, but I appreciate y'all anyway for sticking around. I will talk to y'all in the next video very soon. Thank y'all so much for watching. Cool your boots. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't smoke crack.